Hello guys, Josh here, and today we're going to take a look at the two Autobot clones, Fastlane and Cloudraker. Now, like I said in the Decepticon clone review, these guys used to be best friends with Pounce and Wingspan. Then they ended up separating, and Pounce and Wingspan, the Decepticon clones, ended up joining the Decepticons, obviously, and then these guys, Fastlane and Cloudraker, ended up joining the Autobots. Now, as far as the season goes, the American release of Rebirth, they were in episode 1, where these guys actually had their little scene with Punch Counterpunch and stole the key to the plasma energy chamber. Then you had Fastlane and Cloudbreaker, where they were at the very end of episode 1 of that season 4, where they say, like, Optimus Prime tells them, go check on, Hot Rod and Cup and all those guys and make sure that they got the key back. And they say Roger Dodger Optimus Prime. The other one says Roger Dodger Optimus Prime. They just repeat each other. And that's the last time you ever see these guys. Now, in the Japanese Headmasters, these guys actually had a face-off on Pirate Planet, and these two Autobot clones were actually winning that battle until Six Shot showed up and then ended up destroying everybody. But that's pretty much all I wanted to go over as far as their character goes. Now, one thing I did want to point out is if you can kind of see it, and I didn't point this out on the Decepticon clone review, these guys have two different rub symbols. So you have naturally the original Autobot rub symbol here. If I can get it to show up, probably not. Then up here, they do all work on mine. You could rub this. This one kind of shows up a little bit better. I don't know if you can see that, but it's kind of a jet to where on this guy, it's actually a little race car. Again, I don't know if it'll show up. Probably not. But that's what they have. And the same thing on Pounce and Wingspan, to where you had a like a puma or tiger, whatever the thing is called, and then you had like a hawk or an eagle. Now, whenever you buy the Repro Label set, they will also include where you can either put the sticker down for it just to be black in case yours is missing that, or you can leave it down to where like if it was permanently rubbed. And I think this is something really cool. Now, this sticker sheet does cost $10 for these guys. But if you don't have it and they don't have any stickers, they just look plain. With the stickers, they look a lot better. So it's still a little expensive, but that's something that I just wanted to point out, that you do have these extra little stickers that you could put on there in case they were missing. Now, as far as size comparison goes, I do want to go ahead and get that out of the way. Here is Hot Rod kind of bullying himself here in the picture. So it kind of gives you an idea right there. Now let's go ahead and get into the transformations. I want to get into this guy first, and this one is Fastlane. He kind of turns into a little Formula racing car. This is probably the weakest out of the four clones. I think this is probably the fourth best, where Cloudraker is probably the first best out of the four. So first thing we'll do is take off these guns, and you'll see as far as stickers go, you have these right here. If you're looking where to place them, those right there. You also have these, this here, these going down the side, and then these right up here. So we'll go ahead and put his hands in. Take this little section and pull that out. We'll go ahead and flip his feet down. Pull this arm forward, just like so. And you will twist his head around. There we go. And then plug this in. Now this is probably, other than the weapons, this is the easiest lost accessory. So you'll see a lot of these guys online where it's just missing this piece right here. I didn't really look to see how much that goes for, but like most things, if it's something that's easily lost, usually that's what costs the most to replace. It probably costs even more than weapons, to be quite honest. But then we're going to put these guns here onto the side. And here you have your little Formula racing car. You have these two wheels back here. Oh, forgot to mention that these two wheels here on the side have stickers as well. If you don't have those, it kind of looks silly because all it is a completely black wheel with a screw in the middle. At the bottom, you have a wheel down here as well. And then here you will have the dates, Takara and Hasbro 1987. It does roll quite nice though. Just looks a little silly with not having wheels up here at the front, so a little weak. But again, this is why this is the fourth, or the worst one, I guess, out of the clones. Just finish giving you a 360 there. Alright, we'll move him to the side, and we'll get into my favorite. Now, the reason why he's probably my favorite is his alt mode looks the best, but it's also probably the coolest looking transformation as well. So we'll just take these guns out. You have the same thing with the stickers. You have these up here, and this is exactly the same on Fastlane. those there. You have this going down the side, and that's pretty much it. And there's a sticker here that I'll show you a little bit later on. But with him, you can fold his hands up, but I actually like to leave them out, and I'll show that to you in a minute. But you're going to raise these all the way up, pull these in, and then pull down the feet, pull these legs, split those to the side, and split these wings out. There we go. And then with his head section here, you don't need to rotate it because you're going to push it in and then flip this up, which you got yourself a nice little looking jet there. Now with his guns, you could put them down here if you wanted to. If you wanted to put his hands up, you didn't want those showing at all, and you could have that, but it looks kind of like a bird to me if you do it that way. You know, it looks like these are feet, the beak, the wings, and stuff like that. So I wasn't a big fan of this way, but I guess you could do it that way if you wanted to. But to show you the way that I actually prefer, if you leave the hands out and then you just put these guns in his hands just like so, I think, you know, that looks so much better. You know, just my opinion, so you can do whatever you want whenever you pick up these figures. There's that other sticker that I was talking about there. Looks really nice. So we'll kind of set him to the side here. Another thing that I'm probably going to do, because as you can see with the sticker sheet, you get quite a bit of silver there. With him, I'm probably going to just cut out a little square and put it here at the ends there. And it would just do the same on this guy as well to kind of make it match, since they all have matching stickers. But there you have Fastlane and Cloudraker. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and I'll try to do Triptychon on Friday, just because I've been sick all week. So you know, hopefully that comes out all well. Thanks a lot. Talk to you later. Bye.